I got my license, I got my own crib, I got a job, and I got a beautiful shorty. So what the F are you telling me? Let me fail cause I learn from my failure. Please let me be. Allow me to be. Allow me to flow. In the dark, no. In the sun, bro. In the class, no. Nina do, Nina so. Nikiongea mnadai nina bo. Nikicheka mnasema please go. Hii game nitalima hata kama mimi si ho. You're not there and I need you when I'm so low. Mungu mbele siwezi kuwa solo. Allow me to flow. Allow me to flow. Allow me to flow, allow me to flow, allow me to flow.
Oh, hello. My name is Alexander Kiroga Mbogo. Those are the names on my ID, my official name. And imagine serikali. You can also, although people also identify me as Alexander Mind KE, or they also still identify me as Alexander the Peace Poet. I used to use that name way back. It's a long story. A story for another day. I'm not good with cameras, so I have to bear with me. I'm used to being behind those cameras there. Professionally, I'm a director, a filmmaker, a producer, a video editor, a photographer, a videographer, a scriptwriter, a content creator, a podcaster, and now you've all been listening to Buzz Radio 254. It's a world-leading podcast right now. And right now we are already on Amazon, Buzz Radio 254, with my co-host Robert. I'm glad to be the flag bearer of this new show, Allow Me to Flow, and how we'll be sharing our stories and why people should let us be. I wanted to repeat my name here. I'm Alexander. I love that name because it's a name meant for legend. Alexander the Great. You all know about that story, right? I was born in a very, nimetoka Nairobi nimeamoka. As I always say on my podcast, nimetoka Nairobi nimeamoka. Nimetoka Kiambu. And it's been a minute. Born, raised, but naishi Kiambu. It's a good place. I've been to other places, but I still enjoy being at home. Really, tunasemanga east west, home is best. I can bear with that. Although times nimefikiria like I can go my for a moment, but that's something I will maybe think about later. Sai kwanza acha tufanye kazi. So I wanted to share about my story because my story I'll be sharing instances, my experiences with other people who've been part of my life. Because on this episode about Allow Me to Flow, as I had said, people to let us be. No matter what, just let us be. Let us learn from our own mistakes. If we are to make mistakes, let us learn from our own mistakes. So, I'm from a very, very, very humble background. Humble background where when I was growing up, chapo ilikuwa tu ya Christmas. Nyama tulikuwa tunakulia kwa ma events. Harufu ya nyama tulikuwa tunasikia kwa neighbors. I remember, kulikuwa kunauma. Kuna day tunaamka asubuhi. I have a brother. Oh, I forgot to say, I'm a son to my mother and my father, and I'm a brother to my sister and my brother. Ngapo katikati. So mimi na brother tumeamka asubuhi, jitayarisha, alafu tunaweka maziwa, tumeweka maji, kwenda kuosha stove. 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 Kakazima. Hawezi kunywa ile maziwa na maji. Utafanya nini? Enda shule hivyo. You know, and one of the reason kwanza by the way, mimi sipendi mkate. Hiyo time mkate ilikuanga something precious. Only it was associated with the rich people. Kama unakulanga mkate asubuhi, alafu tena kuongezea mnaweka mkate yenyewe mnapaka jam. You guys, you are rich. You are rich. Sisi unakulanga tu kachai na ugali. Kionekana tunakula na mandazi. Tila hata ungekuwa pewa siji 5 bob na 10 bob. Wapi? Inatoka wapi? Ni struggle. Alafu I used to eat a lot. Mimi nikikupata kula chakula yako lunch lazima nitakuomba. I don't know why, but nilikuwa pata na kuomba. Yangu nakuta hadi nimekula sijui nikihoma. Ujue kulikuwa kuna that times pia tulikuwa tunachemshwa tu mahindi. Wanaenda na tuna ma pumpkin. Yenye hadi haijakomaa vizuri. Tuyachemshe. Apike nao. It was very sweet, but I should try that one of these fine days. Look, no, but thank God. So, in our class, I wasn't that talkative. Although nilikuwa kula sana, but sikuanga social na everybody. Like I could have said, "Oh, ni best yangu, no." Okay, nani atakuwa associated na mtu anakulanga hivyo? Tunampanga kila siku. Who can do that? So, to cut a long story short, I was very short actually. Hata kama ninakata long story short, I was very short. To date I'm still short, a very short guy, but bearded guy. Yeah, they call me Mr. Beard guy. So yeah, we were 3 of us who are very short. Lester Nails, Fanyuko Martin Mwangi, Kofiti, Kopoa. Yeah, he's one of the top nail artists we have in the country. Hadi ashai nominate kwa awards. I'm telling you, this guy, kwa my events, and then I'm after all the socials, Lester Nails. He's also a videographer. I came to learn about that. Just too. So, and then we had another one, Metro Joro. Story again. Joro ndio the reason today I want to share about your story. We used to be, as I said, we used to be 3 of us, very short, and we used to be friends. Wafupi, but we used to be friends. Academically, Monge alikuwa anishinda than me, and Joro alikuwa anafanya kwa academics. At times, okay, story ya Joro ni uniumiza. The reason why I decided to bring about this story to I met Joro like a few months ago, actually early this year, kianza. And aliona yingu niko na uchafu, and then he was dirty. I couldn't even bear to talk to him, not because I was ashamed, but iliniumiza. It really did hurt me kumuona in that situation. So when we were in class 8, Joro used to spoil us. Alikuwa na dog because Joro alikuwa anaamka asubuhi afungue duka yao, because the mom used to live in town. There is Kiambu Town, there is a place in Victoria. That's where the shop was, at the grandmother's place. But the mom used to live in Kiambu Town. It's like almost a kilometer away. So Joro had to wake up early, afungue shop, and then the mama kuwa ameshafika. So Joro afungua fanya ile biashara, ile ndio atachukua. Alafu lazima achelewe na shule. Lazima afungulie mama yake duka. Juu umeambiwa lazima ufungue hiyo duka, utafungua. That's your point. And kuna kitu unaweza fanya, kuna nini wewe unaweza fanya, kuna kitu unaweza mfanya. So anafungua, and then he has to get home early. Ndio aendelee na shop, ndio mama yake aende nyumbani. So jamaa alikuwa ado, na nikikwambia alikuwa ado, used to buy us toys. Nilikuwa kubaya red binoculars ya Ben 10. That is back in 2011, 2011 or 2012. One year before, not before. So ukiwa na hiyo, where huko mnomo. And then alipopia na PS bado tukacheza GTA. That's the first time nilienda GTA. And then when home usiku nauliza umefanya nini, unasema tuliambiwa to extend my home 7. Niliambiwa extend because I was the then we were in class 8 as I remember. So Njoro story ilianza kuwa hard. Juu alianza kupata 100 marks, 100 and something marks. Ikakuwa tough. So at one instance, Njoro aliona, let me try do something. Criminalized, could be criminalized for that. So what he did, alichukua the report book, aligonga na 171 marks. I remember well. Niko na memory fiti sana. So even my girlfriend kama atawai niambia kitu stai sawa. So I always keep my promises, I always remember. Unless I'm sick. Hapo ni kesi nitakumbuka. So alipata 171. So Njoro alienda kwenye ukarabati yake report form akayanchorea vizuri ikakuja tu 71 marks. So apelekea mama yake amefurahia. And then amefurahia sana. So shule kufunguliwa. Na mama kuja shule asema kuja congratulate mwalimu mwanafunzi mtoto wangu amejaribu. Pata 271 out of 100 marks amekuwa akipata. Amejaribu. Then it says like, oh, how many marks? Sorry to break this for you, but he had 171 marks. And I was like, no, the performance is 271 marks. Yes, but we have the records. It's 171 marks. Still, mom was wrong when she said, you know, Njoro alirudishwa hadi classics. How shall we say because okay, hiyo time alianza hadi kupata material box. Unajua kwa class zile kurudishwa classics, so kuna ile knowledge ilikuwa na pia nitaongeza, so ni better tutapata hizo material hadi 400. Then hadi siku alipata walianza kuperform fitting. And that was the story in hapo ndipo friendship yetu ilianza kukweka juu. We could meet less, talk less, see each other less. No. Juu mwana ya class yetu tunamaliza, yeye amebaki class 6. Kuna tutamfanya. Mzazi utamfanya nini? So the reason I wanted to share this story because to date I always blame the mom. Because when we talk about marks, 100 marks, why do we always want to blame the kids who perform poor? Like, it's also our part to play how even your children is not performing well. Because I told you, the guy used to wake up early from workshop, then go home early, ili funge shop late nights. So mtu yake anaoga tu alale. Kama kuna revision atafanya. No. Na mama yako unaona ni kama yeye ndiye akona shida. No. Like we always pointing fingers. Tumekuwa ni ile ya ati kama mtoto wangu mbaya. Kuna ile tulielewa tukichapo. Hakunanga ile ya kuongea. Like right now I would want even the parents wakubali pia wako wanafanyanga mistakes. Because kama unakubali unafanya mistakes, hakuna vile tutaisolve any issue kwa any family. You always be criminalizing your kids wasema wewe ni mkorofi sana. But do you ever take time to think and reanalyze like ama mimi ndio niko na shida? You might be the one when you're na shida. You might be the one. It's like Njoro. But now I don't want to talk about him so much. Inaniumizanga juu. There's nothing I can do about it because he's in a mess that siwezi mtoa hapo. Mimi, okay, I may talk to him or whoever I can, but I cannot help him more than that. Because that guy alikonga na ile void ya imebakia yake, needed someone to fill that. So sisi hatuko around here, so he had to look for someone to fill that void, and he did. Nilimwacha like a totally mess. So I would say inaniumizanga sana. And as a parent, even okay, Njoro had a sister, the older sister. She used to perform because ako anachoa shop, angalia ako anachoa biashara kuja angalie. You see, police kitani. So ile ndio tunasemanga hadi boy child aliachiliwa. Good. Haijaanza sahi. We had a barrier at home and against Njoro alikujanga. I don't know what, okay. Wale mabishta alikujanga huko. Tulikuwa pale. Like, damn. I didn't even know what to kumgotea tu kwa fiti. I had no words. But I always pray every day that things will change, that things will take a turn upon him one day. I always pray. Mungu asikae to your mom because Njoro had a potential of being someone of substance in our community, in our society. And because the parents have particular charge ya najua kikuwa ni ile ya kuonyesha mtu ni yeye ndiye the criminal. Unakubalingi, unakubali tu like yes I am the criminal. You just accept it. No. And after you accept it, unakuanga hiyo. Unasikanga tunasemanga what you confess is what you possess. You become that. And so things turn evil but because the parents always pointing fingers, always throwing those arrows towards him, he's the criminal, he's the bad person. But mimi nitaishi kusema, and I told Mwangi one just like I always blame the mom. I'll always blame the mom. Always blame the mom. So as parents, tafadhali sisi pia young people tukua na familia zetu. Don't treat your kids the way you are treated. Na kama treat your fiti, ni fiti. Treat your kids like fiti equally. Listen to them. Give them a space in here they can trust you with their issues. No, mbona mimi zingine wakati anaweza kuambia manzi yangu mimi siwezi. Like grow up hivyo. Ni grow up kumuogopa. No. So as parents and as these young people keep grow up now, keep bring up your families, you have your families and bring up the kids, create a space for them to trust you, a space where they can talk to you when they have an issue, a space where they can even joke around with you. Juzi mjaribu kujoke na moja ya kwa zile za where ndio walikari yako. And I was like, it was just a joke. It was just a mere joke. Hivyo mimi kama napata watoto wangu like we joke around, tutafanya hadi stand up comedy tukiweza, tutascript everything. You create a space. That's why we end up having young guys and young boys committing suicide because they have no one to talk to. When I'm there, talk to someone you can trust. They don't have anyone they can trust, and they have parents. Because you created a space where they cannot talk. Like mtu anaweza kuja kuambia like ameenda boarding school, maybe akaenda boarding school akuambia mimi sasa kwenda huko. So nadhani ameanza kuwa mkorofi ndio maana anakuambia I don't want to be in that school. Why shouldn't you take your time and listen to these kids of yours and you create a space yenye atakwambia nini inaendelea mbele huko, kwa nini utaenda huko. And first take ile tajikoni kwanza mtoe huko, then you decide. Then sasa mwonge nini kulienda ile pesa utakutoa kule. Kazi amka tu hivi asubuhi. Najua kama kuata kwenda ile shule from the word go at first time hadi angejoin sindo but alijoin and then for zile za can't do this anymore. Attack out. No. So parents tafadhali create a space where kids can trust you and you just allow them to be. So kila time always kuambia mko hivi. Okay, talk to them, show them the right path. There are situations where you have to allow them to flow, allow them to be. When you're growing up ukisema utakuwa DJ, man, wewe utakuwa mwizi na hawezi kubali hivyo. Sasa wanataka kufanya music, how? They couldn't have allowed you to do that. Now they support you kama career. And right now people who are earning more are like the DJs, the musicians. Can you even bear that? No. You just let them be. Support your family, support your kids, support your children in whatever they are doing. And most of all, I always say, what is my story for another day? Everywhere I go, me won't be able to say respect women. Respect women. I am a product of women who believed in me. Actually, 99% of what I am today and what I have become of today is because of women who trusted in me, who believed I could do it, who believed I could be something, who believed I could be someone of substance. That's why I always say respect women. Respect women. The father. Respect women. You just necessarily semeni ni magangster points and whatever, but I always say respect women. That is something we lack. Takukatai wa wengine ukunga because you always say sio wote wana deserve ati they can be not unafaa. Okay, simaanishi wa disrespect. Talk to them wenye unajua kuna wale vichwa ngumu. Na si watetei. I just say respect. Even women respect men. But ile iko rampant sana ni wanaume, they just abusing women out here. Just because women are vulnerable. You have to accept that. They are very vulnerable. And if we don't accept that, there's nothing that will ever change. You get me? So, tafadhali. Let us respect women. One day you have daughters, you have your mother, you have your sister, you have your grandma, you have your aunties, you have your girlfriend, you know. So, she knows my best friends. I'm not sure. I don't know even what I am. So, I would say, tafadhali. Let your kids be and remind your kids to respect women. Always. Let them respect women. So, my name is Alexander Zakolo. So this is Allow Me to Flow, a new episode yenye nimeambiwa ni mwende nitaianza na hii story yangu. Just allow people to be. Allow your kids to be, allow your family to be, allow your girlfriend to be, allow your boyfriend to be. You want to do parties? Watch out. He will learn. People learn it there by making mistakes. So learn. Kama atakuwa victim hizo mistakes, you played your part. Just let them be. To fika place yenye you can't be always telling people what to do. The situations yenye already we are in, it's way enough to make people understand and make people learn what they're supposed to do. So, allow me to flow. Allow me to be. Okay, I love filming and I love conservation. I've been doing conservation and filming. I do it for free. I volunteer to do that. They're like, man, you are not earning anything. I'm like, just let me be. I enjoy doing that. At least I'm making a difference. But it is no, I've been doing that. Kuna dinisha like transport fare, nikasema nakosa na tunafaa kwenda ku national park, official nimekosa fare. Sijawahi. I don't know how it happens, but sijawahi. Because God is good. He always, because it's passion, it's something you love doing, and one day it's gonna pay you. So just let me be. Allow me to flow. Tafadhali. Alexander here. Allow me to flow.
Mgumbele siwezi kuwa solo. Allow me to flow. Allow me to flow. Allow me to flow. Allow me to flow. allow me